Hey guys, welcome to my Hexblast Ignite Agnostic Mana Stacking Max Dodge character. I know it's a mouthful, but I love this character so much because you can do it on a really cheap budget, and it takes the best parts about different builds that are really strong, ED Contagion, Mana Stacking Hyro, and being dodge, almost dodge cap as well. So I'm gonna play some clips right after this intro about my first few Conqueror kills and how smooth it was. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, Crusader. Drox, let's see how strong you are. Hey, alright, I'm back, and hope you enjoyed those early Conqueror kills. So this is the path of building I've prepared for you guys. It goes through starter gear, from things that you want to start out with. The essential items that I would say to get the build up and running would be Vixen's Entrapment, Windscream, and Essence Worm. Essence Worm, you can sort of go towards it a little bit later because you don't get Supreme Ego till about Act 6 to 7 or Act 10 around there, due to the pathing. So I know Essence Worm might be a little bit more expensive at about 5C, so as a starter you may not need to get it. Yeah, but for Vixen's Entrapment and Windscream, they're like 1 Alchemy, 1 Chaos, really cheap. These are the gear that I just put in as fillers. You can use any gear you can find. Helmet, body armor, amulet, and the other ring and the belt. Just use whatever to get resist cap while leveling in the axe. Alright. So how we use the POB, I've got multiple trees here as well. So this is the bare minimum tree that you need to start with. We're grabbing the Breath of Flames and Holy Fire to get 100% ignite chance, because without those at low levels we are not capped for ignites. So this, I'm just going to show you how to use it. Alright, so right now, like, we're looking at the min-max section. Just disable all of this if you're league starting, and enable the starter. Alright, let's just do Act 10 to Act at level 68. This is when you'll be doing your third lap and just getting into maps. I think this is where like most people will be most interested in. So you just click the Act 10 character, change your tree to Act 10 third lap. So these are the lap choices that we go for. Start out with Patient Reaper. Patient Reaper is so good for sustain. Second, you want to get Prolonged Pain, huge damage boost, and the skill effect duration is really nice for Arcane Cloak and defensive measures like that as well. And then for your third lap, Weave the Arcane for more mana and 10% chance to recover 10%. 30% chance to recover 10% of mana when you use a skill is really strong. So this is the general tree that you have by the time you reach maps. Here you see I've already spec'd into Supreme Ego. So Essence Worm would be up and running already. As you can see, like, yeah, the damage is really crazy. Like, these are just like random uniques that are just put on for like resist and whatnot. You can just use whatever rares you find. Probably rares would actually be better. And you're already doing 1,000,000 damage straight out the gate in an Act 10. And you can slowly go up to a level 80 character. This is probably around like yellow maps. That's where most people would be at. So I just found a random 5 Chaos Scepter on the market, and it does so much for your build. Random 6 socket, 6 linked armor. Looking for life mana, and just amulet life mana, belt life mana, and fill up your resist and whatnot. And I've put in lots of notes here. So trade site links for all the items that are sort of core to get you up and running. Got a link for scepters, body armors, amulets, everything you need is right there. And these are the map mods to try and avoid. So you cannot do Ali Reflect and Hexproof. Hexproof maybe, but it's kind of slow when you don't have the damage first, so I would avoid it. 70% avoid ailment, it's doable, but it may feel a little bit weird when you can't get your ignites off and cannot regen life mana ES. It can be a little bit rippy, but doable. And what makes it doable is Weave the Arcane, because the 30% chance to recover 10% of mana when you use a skill enables you to top up your mana as and when you need it to. Yeah, so if you're in yellow maps already, you can just turn off, disable all these skills, and then move on to the next one. So level 80, just enable it. And I've sort of linked all the levels of the gems to in relative strength of your character. So in level 80 plus, you should trying to be getting level 20 gems. When you're just in Act 10, finishing up the map, like just getting to maps, should be like about 16, and then we're just starting out, it's like below 10. And then when you're 90 plus, you should be about 20 gems, and when you're min-maxing level 900, go for 21s. So the build originally isn't dodge cap, but after seeing Ultimatum and how rippy it is and everyone complaining, like I tried to incorporate dodge into the build. So this is what the dodge tree looks like. I know it looks a little inefficient with the staircase at the right here, but there's no way around it. I mean, you lose a little bit of damage, but you gain so much in effective health. Like, it's really a trade-off that I would love to get all the time. And the best thing about this build is no cluster jewels at all. Not a single one. Except for the min-max version, but just one medium. So you can do this for every league start. You don't have to worry about, oh, I need some clusters to enable the build. You can do it without anything. Yeah, so basically, and these are just the TLDR damage numbers for each part, and the EHP for the dodge and the min-max versions. Alright, let's get to some mapping. You guys will probably want to see how mapping works, because I know a lot of people are not familiar with Hexblast and they think, oh, it's a really slow and clunky skill. Yeah, but let me show you and try to persuade you otherwise. What a mapping potential.
item wise, he's pretty bad.
Item is pretty bad, but raw currency is really good. Hey guys, I hope the mapping was good enough for you guys, and the clear speed should be more than adequate for most players. Now I'm going to teach you how to preload your ignites to get that big juicy ignite that insta-phases everything mostly. Alright, let's go to Blood Aqueducts, and I'll teach you the sequence on how to do things. I think I already done this one. Alright, let's create a new one. My apologies. Yeah, so you only need to do preloading for extremely big bosses. Map bosses, you don't really have to care about it. Alright, so okay, let's say these zombies are the bosses. So what you want to do is Sigil of Power down, spam Flammability, Lights up, that means it's full stacks, get a boss aggro, and Hexblast. And Hexblast. Yep. So that's the method to how to fully preload your Ignite should you want to use Sigil of Power. I know not a lot of people like multiple button playstyles, so you can actually do away with Sigil of Power, and it's only about a 10-15% damage boost, and you can actually use the 3 sockets that I use for it for more utility, other gems, whatever. So there's a lot of customizability on how you want to play the build, whether you want to have more buttons for more damage or you rather just have a more simple playstyle. It's all up to you, and all works as well. Alright, you can find me at twitch.tv/StallionM. I'll have it linked in the description. I mostly stream Western times in the night and Asian times in the day. But sometimes I may do the opposite as well, depending on how I feel. Alright, my schedule isn't fixed per se. But yeah, you can just drop by, say hi, and if you have any questions about a build, I'll be more than happy to answer you there. Alright. I've got a bunch of endgame bosses that I want to show you, and these are Maven kills, Uber Elder kills, and Sirus Awakener 8 kills. Alright, hope you enjoy.